Hey everyone! So in today's video, as you can see by the title, it's my skincare routine and how to wake up beautiful. So for the last couple of weeks, as some of you have noticed in some of my videos where I start off with no makeup, that my skin has been probably the worst, maybe ever. Like, not even as a teenager in high school did I have as much breakouts as I've been having. So I went back and forth trying different products. What I've never had, though, is an actual skincare routine, like an actual, I follow a regimen and stuff like that. And a lot of you have asked me, what's your skincare routine? And I'm like, I don't have one. So I finally decided I would go see an esthetician and see what, she would recommend. So I've booked an appointment and finally went. I went to Trey Balm here in San Francisco. So it was absolutely indulging and luxurious and amazing. It blew my mind how amazing my skin felt. I kind of wanted her to sort of almost educate me as she was doing it because I wanted to learn, and create a skincare routine. She ended up using Phytomer products on me. So as soon as I was done, I asked, what did she use on me? I want, to basically build basically a skincare kit that I can, go home and continue this that she's started on my skin. So I got the 3 products which were my favorite, as she was doing each step, I would ask what is it, what are you using? So the first thing was the Souffle Marin, which is the cleansing foam, which is the thing that I said made my skin feel just absolutely amazing, and it's a cleanser. And that's kind of something I've always struggled with. I either get something that's kind of really rough on my skin because I think oh, this will get rid of acne, but then my skin just feels kind of rough and sort of dry. So this is basically the best of both worlds. It cleanses enough and still leaves your skin feeling absolutely amazing. So that's step number 1 that I use on my skin. And then the second one is the Flawless Skin Tonic. And all of these things smell amazing. I mean, obviously everything in a spa I feel smells amazing, but each product that she brought out, I was like, oh my gosh, it just smells like I'm at the beach. And so she says that the reason why they're all blue and all that is that they are all marine-based products. They even have a patent where they're the only ones that can use true marine products, and you can actually smell. There's no way that anything synthetic can make a product smell that amazing. It really just smells like nature. And that's another thing with my skin. I always try and be careful, and I want things to be as natural as possible. Yes, I'm in the beauty industry, and I feel we use so many products on ourselves every day. So if it's something literally on my skin, I want it to be really as natural as can be. So she recommended this multi-action early wrinkle fluid, and so basically it's just kind of this really soft, nice serum kind of for the entire face. It's really light, so I can put it on under makeup, put it on at night. I'm really excited for how my skin has been feeling, and I feel I'm finally on the road to recovery with my skin. So a few more tips on how to wake up pretty. The number 1 thing is that you need to have a silk pillowcase. And I can't stress this enough, this is amazing both for your hair and for your skin. For your hair, because any material that's not silk is going to pull and tug on your hair. I mean, let's face it, we're sleeping, we're not thinking about, ooh, let me be gentle on my hair. And that's where a lot of breakage happens. Also for your skin, if you were a side sleeper, have you ever woken up and you have creases on your face or whatever? With the silk pillowcase, you do not have that because it's just so much smoother on your face. Your face can breathe a lot better. So for the best beauty sleep, you definitely need a silk pillowcase. Another thing, and I learned this maybe a couple of years ago, and I was on a set doing hair on this lady, and she was probably 48 at the time, and I was just so in awe of her skin. And I asked her, and she said she had always taken care of her skin, but she said that to her the most important thing was that she would always sleep on her back. And she says that all day long you were standing against gravity, and so gravity is just pulling everything down. So she says that when you sleep, if you sleep on your side, then it's just kind of compressing and you get funny weird lines in places you don't want lines. And she said that when you sleep on your back, everything is basically just being smoothed out. I was a side or stomach sleeper for the longest time, and I used to always think who could sleep on their back? That just sounds awful. Anyway, I started noticing that a couple nights I would try and train myself and make myself sleep on my back. But what I did start noticing, and I don't know if any of you have ever noticed this, but sometimes you just wake up and you look like you have, just woke up and you just look sleepy and tired, and you just have that very like a morning face, and it's hard to put makeup on, it's hard to make anything look good. And some days you just wake up and you look awake and refreshed, and you're like, what is the difference? And then I started noticing that it had nothing to do with the amount of hours I had slept, and that it was actually when I would wake up on my back. And that's when I realized that that lady was right. Another thing I could not stress enough, the esthetician that gave me the facial also talked about this, and that no matter how late it is you go to bed, you have to make sure that you wash your face. You always want to go to bed with a perfect cleansed skin. It only takes a couple of minutes, and in the long run, it saves you so much. So wash your face. Anyway, I'm so excited that I finally have a skincare routine and that I actually found products that I'm really passionate about. So I knew that I had to absolutely share with you. I will leave the name of the spa that I went to get my facial. Erica was the one who did my facial, and she's absolutely amazing. I will leave the name of the products that I'm using. You can get them through lespausa.com. I also got them to get you guys 20% off with the discount code LB20. So anyway, I will leave all of that in the description down below. Don't forget to check it out. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I love you all. Please give this a thumbs up if this finally answers some of your questions, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.